A $1,000 tax mistake almost never costs $1,000. By the time penalties and interest finish with it, it can be double. But here's what the IRS doesn't advertise. Most penalties can be reduced, stopped, or completely erased if you know which levers exist. So here's the full penalty machine. Every meter that runs, how fast, and exactly how to shut each one off. Let's break it down. Meet the 4 meters. 1. Failure to file 5% of unpaid tax per month, capped at 25%. 2. Failure to pay 0.5% per month, also capped at 25%, but it runs for years. 3. The accuracy penalty, a flat 20% hit when you underreport substantially. 4. Interest, the quiet one, currently in the 7 to 8% range, compounding every single day on everything, including on the penalties. One mercy in the math. When the 2 lateness penalties run in the same month, they don't fully stack. The filing penalty drops, so the combined rate stays at 5% a month. Small comfort, because the pattern still holds. The first 5 months are the most expensive of the whole timeline. That's when the big meter maxes out. Every fast action happens in that window or before it. There's a 5th meter people forget entirely: the estimated tax penalty. If you're self-employed or have side income and don't pay quarterly, this one charges you interest-like penalties per quarter, even if you pay in full by April. It's calculated on this Form 2210, straight from the IRS. It's the penalty you can owe while feeling completely on time. Now watch the snowball roll. Say $2,000 goes unpaid, unfiled for 1 year. 5 months of the combined 5%, $500. Failure to pay keeps crawling after that, another 70 or so. Interest compounds daily on the growing pile the entire time, roughly 180 more. 1 year in, your $2,000 problem costs about $2,750. 3 more years of pay nothing and it clears $4,000. The debt doubles while you look away. Here's the order of operations to stop it, and the sequence matters. First, file. Anything unfiled, file now. That kills the 5% meter, the biggest one, immediately. Second, pay whatever you can today, even if it's partial. Every penalty and all interest are percentages of the balance, so a smaller balance slows every meter at once. Third, put the rest on a payment plan. And that payment plan does more than buy time. The moment an installment agreement is active, the failure to pay rate is cut in half, from 0.5% to 0.25% per month. Under $50,000 of debt, you can usually set one up online in minutes. No phone call, no negotiation. It's the single most underused button in the whole system. Now the escape hatches, the part almost nobody uses. Hatch 1. First-time penalty abatement. If you've been clean for the past 3 years, the IRS will remove failure to file and failure to pay penalties for 1 period almost automatically. But it is never offered. You have to ask by phone or letter. People leave hundreds or thousands on the table simply because they didn't know 4 words: first-time penalty abatement. Hatch 2. Reasonable cause. Serious illness, a natural disaster, a death in the family, records destroyed. If real life genuinely prevented compliance, penalties can be removed even without a clean history. Write it down, attach the proof, and ask. Hatch 3. The honest limit. Interest itself almost never gets waived. It only dies when the balance does. Which is exactly why the escape hatches matter. Every penalty dollar removed is a dollar interest stops compounding on. Put it together with one story. Maria owes $6,000 she can't pay, files on time anyway, sets up the online plan the same week, and asks for first-time abatement on what's accrued. Result: no filing penalty ever. The paying penalty have then abated, interest running on a shrinking balance. Total extra cost by payoff, a few $100s. The identical debt, ignored for 3 years, would have cost thousands, plus every letter, lien, and sleepless night on the way. And to never meet these meters again. If you have untaxed income, pay quarterly. Use the safe harbor of 100% of last year's tax, or 110% at higher incomes, and the estimated penalty can't touch you. If you're a W-2 employee who keeps owing, fix the withholding once and the whole problem vanishes at the source. Penalties are a symptom. The payment rhythm is the cure. Quick recap. 4 meters. Filing at 5% monthly, paying at half, accuracy at a flat 20, and daily compounding interest on all of it. Stop them in order: file, pay something, get the plan that halves the rate. Then use the hatches. First-time abatement and reasonable cause erase penalties, and every erased penalty starves the interest. The snowball only grows downhill, and filing turns the hill. One quick note on who makes this. The tax breakdown is prepared by a tax accountant with over 15 years of public accounting experience, so every figure here is checked against the IRS sources. It's always educational, never advice for your specific situation. Bottom line, penalties and interest are a machine, and machines have off switches: file, pay what you can, plan the rest, and ask for the abatements you're owed. The people who get buried are the ones who never touched the controls. This is general education, not tax advice, so check with a pro about your situation. Subscribe to the Tax Breakdown for simple tax-saving tips before you file.